Does?
Yeah, we're on YouTube. Okay.
I'll tell you when I can't see if you're live yet or not. Though.
So I hope everyone can see us.
I'll tell you when it's live. What? I don't even know if you're live yet, Mia. Because there's nothing coming up on EuroKpop as a live thing.
I'm muted now, I think.
See, it's not showing it's live on EuroKpop.
Oh, it says it is on ours.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, ready? Muted. Hello, and welcome to our first ever episode of EuroKpop's Heart and Soul. Hope you can all see us. We've had some technical difficulties, but hopefully we've ironed them out and we'll be able to run the show smoothly. I'm Mia, I'm 21, and I am a massive K-pop fan. Been a K-pop fan since 2016. My alt groups are BTS and NCT, but I love many groups like 17, SHINee, EXO, Monster X, you name them, I probably stan them. And I'm a massive K-hip hop fan as well, so I like Dean, Heiser, Crush, a load of soloists like that. Kieran?
Sure. So, hi guys. My name is Kieran. I'm from Scotland. I live in Glasgow. I can't even remember when I first started listening to K-pop. I remember the first song I ever heard was called Mr. Taxi by Girls' Generation. And I saw the dance practice that they did in the old studios. So that was like my first introduction. And I kind of kept it going for a wee while. And then in the past couple of years, I've started to get more into it. So more recent bands that I like are Blackpink, I like BTS. I'm also really into Everglow, CLC, mainly girl groups, but I'm getting into the boy bands. Don't really know what else to say about it. Yeah.
Well,
have you been
brilliant.
to what? Oh, on you
sorry,
go,
go on.
sorry. I was going to say, what concerts have you been to?
What concerts have I been to? I've actually been to quite a few. My first one was J Park, and I've been to see BTS 4 times, NCT
Okay.
127, Monster X, GOT7, 80s, Super M, Stray Kids. I think that's everybody. And Dean. And Eric Nam. Those are the ones I've been to.
Okay.
You haven't been to any, have you?
I've only been to one. I went to Blackpink when they were in Manchester in 2019. I'm kind of having to think about when it was because last year was kind of a muddle of like, did anything actually happen? And what year was it now? But yeah, so I went to see Blackpink, but that's the only one I've seen ever. But I'm hoping when the world goes back to normal, we can get some new K-pop concerts on the go, and hopefully I can go and see some of them. Definitely,
hope so.
BTS are like the main one I want to go and see, purely because I've only really got into them in the past 6 months. So it's like, okay, I need to see these people live. Blood, Sweat, and Tears needs to be witnessed.
Yes, 100%. It
Yeah.
is amazing live. I would love to see 17 because I haven't seen them. I was supposed to see them the week after Super M, but they cancelled the concert because that was when COVID really started to set in, which is a shame. And I had like 80s, Stray Kids, I had a load of concerts lined up, and then obviously they got cancelled, which is a shame. But like you say, I hope they continue soon because I miss them. So this show is for us at EuroKpop to discuss pretty much anything and everything. Comebacks, debuts, fan covers, literally anything. And it's basically just the host having a chat and talking about sort of what we love about the concepts that we've chosen, and reading your comments and your fan letters, and sort of just having a general conversation about K-pop in general. And we're running with themes for the moment. So this theme is Monster Rookies, and it's the rookies that won our To Watch in 2021 awards, in our EuroKpop awards that we did in 2020. So the ones that we're going to be talking about today are Treasure, MCND, Lucy, Secret Number, Alexa, and Drippin'. So I thought we could just start with Treasure.
Chicken. Here are a few recipes.
Alexa, stop. that was mine. Just something to go wrong on our first live. Anyway, let's start with Treasure. So Treasure is a 12-member group under YG, and they're a boy group. They debuted on August the 7th, 2020 with the song Boy, and they were formed through the survival show YG Treasure Box. So the members are Choi Han-suk and Jihoon, who are the co-leaders. And then there's Yoshi, Junkyu, Mashiho, Yoon Jae-hyuk, Asahi, Bang Edam, Haruto, Doyoung, Park Jong-woo, and So Jong-hwan. The group contains both Japanese and Korean members, and they've had 3 comebacks since debut, with the most recent comeback being only 15 days ago. They've won several awards since debut, including Male Rookie of the Year at the Asia Artist Awards, Rookie of the Year at the Golden Disc Awards, and both the Best New Male Artist and the Worldwide Fans' Choice Awards at the Mnet Asian Music Awards. And their fandom name is Treasure Makers, which is shortened to Tumi, which I think is adorable. And have you heard anything? Have you heard a lot about them, Kieran?
I've really not heard a lot about Treasure, I'm not going to lie. I have heard a couple of their music, like a couple of their songs by doing the videos for YouTube that we've got going on at the minute. So I have been listening to them a little bit, but not so much. So this is kind of my introduction to them as well.
Well,
which I'm
you're in for a treat. Because I really like them. I had followed them a little bit during their YG Treasure Box days. And I know that they had quite a long way to wait for their debut because there was some plans that got changed for their debut, and they had quite a big pre-debut period. So I can imagine when the OG Tumis sort of, I'm guessing they were very happy when they finally debuted. So I'd heard a little bit about them, but I really got to know them through the show, and I've kind of fallen in love with them. So I'm really excited to show you guys the music video, which is their debut song, Boy, by Treasure.
난 마치 beautiful danger 쳐다볼 수 없어 너무 눈부신 halo 눈을 가려봐도 숨겨봐도 넌 정말 different 헤어날 수 없어 터질 듯한 내 heartbeat 불을 질러
I know 언제 머릿속이 messed up yeah. 오늘따라 미치겠어
You're so beautiful 말하고 싶어 눈을 마주친 순간 이전에 난 몰랐었어 나의 type 넌 정말 special treasure Yeah I'm gonna be the one 너를 원해 운명이었던 것처럼 Yeah 수많은 사람들 속 너만 보여 I can make you happy 난 꼭 너여야만 해 Girl 마음을 열어줘 I just wanna be your boy
지금 막 눈이 멀어버릴 것만 같은 숨막히는 아름다움
I'm so addicted to you, I can't control 코끝에 사랑으로 채워 열기 Running and 너 위해서라면 난 전부 다 걸어 말해자 운명이었던 것처럼 Yeah 수많은 사람들 속 너만 보여 I can make you happy 난 꼭 너여야만 해 Girl 마음을 열어줘 I just wanna be your boy
어디서든 빛나 너는 나의 여왕
I'm alright for you I'm alright or die for you girl Baby I'll be yours Baby I'll be yours But you're so far away 이젠 맘을 열어줘
I'm gonna be your boy 맘과 같다면
Be mine I just wanna be your boy 필요 없어 나와 손을 잡고 run Treasure
that was Boy by Treasure. So now in our chat, we've got 4 Treasure fans who are going to answer the quiz that we've prepared. And the one who wins the most points is going to get a special hamper courtesy of EuroKpop. So the rules are, to our 4 Treasure fans, we're going to open the chat on Zoom and we're going to ask you all to send an emoji when you think you know the answer. So I'd just like to get everybody to say their name and where they're from. So Treasure George? Hang on, let me just see if I can unmute you. You'll have to forgive me. I am not the best at tech. Hang on. Well, while we get Treasure George unmuted, Runawati, Treasure, can you introduce yourself? Can you hear us? Hello, can you hear me, Kieran?
I can hear you now. You were muted a minute ago.
Oh, dearie me, honestly, trust me to be able to understand tech. So, sorry, to anyone who didn't hear that, we've now got a quiz and we've invited 4 Toomies to participate. We've got 10 questions and the person who guesses the most right first will win a special prize. And so we just wanted to get people to introduce themselves, but apparently everybody seems to be muted. So if you can hear me in this, can anyone say hi to us?
Hi.
Hello.
Brilliant. So Treasure George, can you introduce yourself? Tell me your name and where you're from.
Hi, I'm George and I'm from UK.
Brilliant. Treasure Sandra.
Sorry?
Hi, I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia,
Treasure
wow.
Runawati. Can anybody hear me? Because Treasure Mitzi still seems to be muted. Oh, here we go.
Hello,
Mitzi?
hello. Sorry.
That's okay. Brilliant. Can you tell us where you're from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Brilliant. And
Wow.
Treasure Winawati,
Okay.
can you hear me? Well, anyway. So the rules are, guys, that we are going to open up the chat and we're going to ask you to send an emoji. And the first person that sends the emoji gets to answer the question. So I'd ask that you stay quiet unless your emoji is first so we can hear the answer. So if you can see this chat, I'll type in a hi. And that's what it should look like. So if you can send an emoji in the chat, then we'll see who sent it first. We'll ask you. And if you get it right, you win a point. And if not, we'll go to the next person. So,
Are we wanting to give them all an emoji?
sorry?
Are we wanting to give everybody an emoji, or is it just whatever they pick?
I'll leave it to picker's choice. But as long as you send something first, then we'll ask you to answer the question first. So, our first question is, how many Japanese members are there in Treasure? Oh, Treasure Sandra, you were the first one to show an emoji on the little picture here.
There are
Can you answer? Hello?
Yes, I can. There are 4 members from Japan.
Yeah, correct. So the Japanese members, for those who don't know, are Yoshi, Mashiho, Asahi, and Teruto. So, Treasure Sandra, you get a point. Kieran, would you keep a note?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant. Okay, next question. Which member shares their name with members from 17, 101, and Block B?
Sorry.
Which member shares their name with
Can you
members
repeat
from
the
the groups
question, please?
17, 101, and Block B? Oh, Treasure Mitzi, you were first. What's your answer?
Um, I think it's Jungwon.
That
So
is not the
Jungwon.
correct answer. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
But thank you. Anybody else know? Okay, so it was Jihoon. There is a Jihoon in 17, 101, and Block B, and there's also a Jihoon in Treasure. He's one of the co-leaders. The third question is, which member became a viral meme on Twitter during his days in YG Treasure Box for slamming a door confidently behind himself and introducing himself?
Okay.
Does anyone know?
No.
Shall I just say the
Oh.
answer then? Oh, Treasure
George?
George.
I'm just gonna guess. Was it Junghwan?
It was not. It was Junkyu. He went absolutely viral on Twitter. There was some really funny fan edits made about him, and that's actually how I came to know him and he became my bias. So the fourth question is, the name of their show on YouTube and V Live is called TMI, but what does that acronym stand for?
Oh, Sandra.
Oh, Sandra, brilliant.
TMI is for too much information.
That's actually not what it stands for on the show. That is what it stands for in general life. But what? Oh, Treasure George.
Does it stand for Treasure Maker Interaction?
It does. Well done, correct. So George gets a point. Okay, the fifth
See, I thought it was
question.
TMI as well. I've just not watched the video.
The fifth question is, what is the name of the other unit that members were originally supposed to debut under before the group's debut plans were changed? Oh, was that Treasure Mitzi?
Oh, Sandra.
Yeah, Treasure Mitzi. Oh, hang on. I think Treasure Mitzi sent it in the chat first.
Okay.
So we'll let Treasure Mitzi answer.
Before their debut, right?
Yes, this is before their official debut.
I think it's Treasure 13.
It's the other unit. That's the unit as a whole.
Oh,
But it's
I
the
mean,
other unit. Hang on. So we'll go to Sandra.
Magnum, sorry.
It's okay. Sandra, you had your emoji next. So what was the answer? Sandra? Can you hear me?
Treasure and Magnum.
Yes, Magnum. Correct. So Sandra gets a point. Okay.
Thank you.
The next one's a bit tricky. To the nearest thousand, how many cumulative album sales did Treasure achieve with their debut single album in just 1 week, setting a record for the largest number of albums sold by a rookie group in 2020?
That sounds hard.
Mitzi?
The sales of
Yeah.
the albums.
Yeah, in just in the first week.
I think I'm gonna guess 170,000.
You say 170?
Yes.
That's pretty close. Sandra, you had your thumb up? Sandra, can you hear us? Hello, I think she's muted herself. Sandra?
No.
Did you have an answer for the question?
Sorry. No.
Okay. Well, it was
Okay.
166,000. So I feel like we could give that to Mitzi for being only 4,000,
Yeah,
3,000 out.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, so Mitzi gets the point. That's a really impressive guess.
Thank you.
It's okay. Right, 7th question. Can you name the 2 members that share their names with members of NCT 127? Does anyone know? Oh, Treasure George.
Is one of them Do Young?
Yes, one of them is Doyoung. Can you give me the other?
I guess. I don't know. Jongwoo.
Yes, Jongwoo. Jongwoo and Doyoung. Treasure
okay.
George gets the point. So they both have members containing Jongwoo and Doyoung. What is the official fan colour name for Treasure? Sandra?
Sky blue.
Yes, Sky Blue. Point to Sandra. Right, question 9. How many tracks are on their first full-length album, This First Step, Treasure Effect? Sandra?
10 songs
How many songs? Yeah.
and 2 remix.
Sorry?
10 songs.
10 songs. Yes, correct. Point to Sandra. And the last question. Which member shares their birthday with J-Hope of BTS and Vernon and DK of 17? Oh, Mitzi, did you just send one in?
Yes, I think it's Sojung Wan.
It is correct. Mitzi gets the point.
Oh,
Well done, guys. So, Kieran, have you got the scores? Oh, Kieran, you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool, that's fine. We will get used to this eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, so in joint second place, we've got Mitzi and George, who both have 2 points, I'm pretty sure. And then in the number 1 position, we have Sandra, who has 4.
Congratulations, Sandra.
Right.
And thank you to everyone that's joined.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it,
So
guys.
we will
Thank
be
you for
in contact with.
thank
Oh, sorry, on you
you.
go. I was going to say we'll just be in contact with
Thank you.
everyone via
Thank you.
Twitter, I'm pretty sure, and we'll
Yeah,
get
we
it
will
all
be.
organised that way.
Yeah, brilliant.
All right.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you very
thanks,
much,
everybody.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And there we go. Brilliant. So, now it should just be us if I manage to. There we go. I think that
Yeah,
went really
I
well.
think it's just us now. Yeah, right. They all seem
I'm really
nice, and they all
impressed.
seem to have lots of knowledge. It was so impressive that she managed to get it so close to the
I know.
actual amount of album sales. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. I put that one in there as like a curveball, and I'm really impressed that she got so close. I should just say to the people watching, so we're going to play everybody's debut MVs, but we ask that you tweet with the hashtag that's under us and put in your tweet the name of the artist that you want to hear another song by at the end, and the person who gets the most votes will play a second MV. We'll play their most recent music video. So get tweeting if you want to hear your face music video. So the next group is MCND. They are a 5-member boy group under TOP Entertainment, and their name stands for Music Creates New Dream. They debuted on February 27th, 2020 with the song Ice Age. The members are the leader Castle J, Bic, Minjae, Huijun and Win. They've had 2 comebacks since debut, the latter of which was at the beginning of this month. They've won the new K-Wave Artist Award at the Sorobada Best K-Music Awards, and their fans are called Gems because their fans are precious gems that will shine together with MCND, which is adorable. I absolutely love fan names. I think it's a really nice way for the artists to show that they love their fans. Have you heard anything by MCND, Kieran?
Oh, see, I get some of them mixed up. So,
Yeah.
what's that song called? I think I'm pretty sure it's MCND and it goes like da 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 da. Is that them?
I think so.
They go
I
like,
love the
90
rendition.
day, 90 day. Is that it? I can't remember.
I think it might be. I've sort of followed MCND loosely since debut, but I think that Ice Age, which we're going to play next, is one of my favourite debuts of 2020. I think it's a very strong music video to come out with. And I'm really excited to listen to it again. So here is MCND's Ice Age.
전부가 좋아 실컷잠만 말고 나오기만해 네 이불이 저까지 다 누군가 물어 누구신지 설명 안 해 우린 굳이 뻔뻔한 듯이 지금 이 무대 위 널리고 손짓한 하루가 뿐이다 부신 구미가 당긴담 들어와 친구들 끌어와 어서와 그러다 못해 차가워 근데 이건 아직 빙산의 이야기 Just go just go Make it snow Do you wanna play with me 그럼 내 손을 잡아 No matter what they say 걱정 마 우린 go yeah. 날 끌어줘 그녀가 많이 우리 벌어버린 채 alright 원하는 걸 내게 줄게 Yeah we don't make 우린 아차가 coming to ice age Coming to ice age Coming to ice age 우린 아차가 making 눈 ice hail Making 눈 ice hail Making 눈 ice hail Tell me what you think about us 그만할 것도 없이 the best C-A-S-T-L-E-J 빅민주 휘준 and win 이래라 저래라 저들이 뭐래나 맘대로 we are chillin 대충할 수 없어 이제 내 언행에 저들의 wishlist 네 무대를 뜨겁고 끝났건 녹지 않아 icy big out 번 전례없던 그룹이 뿌리기 더 무릎이 꼈어 쏟아지는 눈과 eye contact 중 yeah. 저들이 바라는 걸 만들어줄게 그게 내 소박한 꿈 yeah. Do you wanna play with me 그럼 내 손을 잡아 No matter what they say 걱정 마 우린 go yeah. 날 끌어줘 그녀가 많이 우리 바라보는 채 alright 원하는 걸 내게 줄게 With a man 우린 아차가 coming to ice age Coming to ice age Coming to ice age 우린 아차가 making 눈 ice hail Making 눈 ice hail Making 눈 ice hail Let go You can break this record with ice age Watch out coming to ice age Let me freeze you Let me freeze you Let me freeze you Break the ice now
Oh, hang on. Are we off the air now?
You might not be able had to play these songs. That's why. Tell Kieran. No one else will be able to hear you.
Are you sure?
100%. It's been.
Kieran, can you hear me? We've been taken off the air for copyright violation.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
great.
We don't have the right to play those songs.
Lay said we did.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't. It's been taken down by YouTube.
What are we going to do about the Lucy quiz or the secret number quiz?
Typical.
Everybody's saying that.
Yeah. She probably didn't have the rights to do it.
Everyone on the chat. There may be a copyright issue.
It does. It says suspended for policy violation.
Do we try and go?
You can't. They'll just do it again.
Okay.
It's been
Well,
suspended.
so I
We
think.
can't do anything.
There's nothing you can.
Yeah.
do.
There's nothing I
You
can
should
do.
message Lay and say the students have been taken down for.
Yeah. Oh,
copyright.
we were already talking about it in the group chat. Well, I think we will.
Oh, hang on. Let's come back.
Are we back?
Page you on. Oh no, I think that's. Oh no.
No, it says stream on phone. Oh.
Hmm?
And I think we're back. Can you see me, Kieran?
I can see you on Zoom, but I can't see on the anything else. I'm just going to avoid that screen. If I can see you, then I'm just going to hope for the best that it's working.
Yeah. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Well, we'll just move on to the next group. So, our next group is Lucy. They're a 4-piece K band under Mystic Story that was formed through the JTBC show Superband, where the group came in second place. They debuted with the song Flowering on the 8th of May 2020. The band's members are Yechan, the leader and violinist, Sangyup, the guitarist, Wansang, the bassist and producer, and Kwangil, drummer and maknae. The band's name comes from a dog that the members used to play with when they were practicing. And their fans don't have an official name yet, but they've named themselves Walwals, which is the Korean sound for a dog barking, which is to do with the dog thing, I'm guessing. And what I really like about this group is that they've got a violinist, which you don't really see in most bands. Like, the only name that I can sort of pick out of the air is Clean Bandit with a violinist.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
They got a cellist as well, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. And I really like Lucy's debut single. It's really summery, and I think it's sort of what last year really needed after sort of, such a depressing sort of year all round. It's quite a nice, upbeat, almost hopeful track, which I really like. And I think the violin is a genius addition. It just really makes the song.
It makes them stand out as well, because in terms of like K-pop, from my experience, you don't necessarily see a lot of people like playing live instruments. It's a lot of just like not just singing and dancing, but you understand what I mean. It's a lot of just singing and dancing. Whereas I think it's really nice to see like musicians playing live instruments, and I think it'd be amazing to go and see them live in concert one day. Because
I think
I don't know about you, but like at the concerts I've been to, see whenever there's a string quartet or somebody's playing something, it just makes everything so much better.
Yeah. It makes me emotional listening to string instruments. So I think if I was to see it live and I was to see the sort of violin solo, I think I'd just burst into tears. They would be a really cool band to see live. I agree with you.
Maybe
So
one day
let's.
we'll get them here.
So what did you say?
I said maybe one day we'll get them here.
Yeah.
One day,
Yeah,
fingers
100%.
crossed.
Right. Well, this is Lucy's Flowering.
하루하루 아지랑이 끼니는 입으시고 포근해진 얼음은 겨우 녹아내릴 것만 같아 동지 색깔기 나긴 밤 지나 헤매었던 발걸음 있잖아 그때가 기억조차 안 나 새하얗게 웃던 나를 기억하나요 그대 내가 느낀 모든 걸 너에게 줄 수 있다면 바람아 내게 봄을 데려와줘 시간아 나의 봄에 스며들어 점점 더 소리 없이 일렁이며 떨고 있는 초라한 맘은 흐르는 물에 연꽃처럼 전부 멀어져 갈 거야 넌 그저 그 자리에 그대로 새하얗게 웃던 나를 기억하나요 그대 내가 느낀 모든 걸 너에게 줄 수 있다면 바람아 내게 봄을 데려와줘 시간아 나의 봄에 스며들어 점점 더 햇살에 깜빡깜빡 미끄러지듯이 우린 사이를 기지개 피듯 두 팔 벌린 꽃들처럼 그대 꿈도 내놓 아무것도 할 수 없을 것 같은 그만 혼자만 남아 시들지는 않을까 괜찮아 언젠가 다르게 피어날 거야 나는 그런 널 기억할 거야
Yeah, you can't stream copyright music on stream.
What?
You can't stream copyright.
I'll be back, yeah. the plain one.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
It's just it says we're unavailable. We should just be plain. Oh boy. Will you let us know when we're back?
Just say we should be back soon, guys. Yeah.
Thanks everyone for waiting. We should be back in a sec.
Just want to see if that triggers it.
And I think we're back again. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm muted. And I think we're back. So I think for now, we're just going to have to talk about the rookies. But we have with us some Lucy fans, aka Walls, who are going to be doing a quiz with us, just like the Treasure fans. So if you guys could unmute yourselves and just let us know your name and where you're from. So Lucy Gamza, I think you're unmuted. Could you speak first?
Hello, I'm from Turkey. My name is Gamze.
Hiya. Is it Lucy Zena?
China.
Brilliant.
China.
Where are you from?
I'm from Philippines.
The
So
Philippines?
say that again?
She's from the Philippines, I think. She
Oh,
said.
Yes,
Cool.
I'm from the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Brilliant. Is it Lucy Tortor? Tao?
Yes, I'm from Myanmar.
Awesome. And Lucy Giulietta?
Hello.
I'm from Argentina.
Oh, wow. So we've got quite a broad spectrum. Awesome. Right. So in case you didn't hear from the last quiz, we are going to open up the chat feature. And if you could send an emoji when you know the answer, the first person to send the emoji will get to answer the question. And if they get it right, they'll win a point, which Kieran will keep score.
I'll keep score, yeah.
Brilliant. So the first question is...
Sorry, Mia.
Oh, yeah?
Could I just say, could we ask everybody to mute their microphones so we're not getting any of the feedback when we is asking the questions. And then once you've emojied, turn your microphone back on so you can answer the question, just so we don't have all this background noise going on. It's a lot clearer for everybody.
Yeah, it's a great suggestion. Thank you.
Back to you.
Thank you. Right, so the first question. Which two members have already carried out their military service before Lucy's debut? Oh, Lucy.
Hello.
Toto? Hi.
Hello. Yes, Ye Chen and Sang-yeop.
Correct. So you get a point. Right. Question 2. Who was classmate and friends with Red Velvet's Joy in his high school days? Oh, Lucy? Zaina?
Gamza.
Was it Gamza?
I think it was Gamza first, yeah. I
Oh,
saw
oh,
Love
sorry.
Heart Go Up.
So, Lucy Gamza, would you like to answer?
Red Velvet Joy.
Yeah, who was friends with Red Velvet's Joy?
Walsang.
Yes, correct. Okay, question 3. Who lived in Peru when he was younger? Oh, Lucy Zaina. Lucy
Granny.
Zaina, that was you
Sing-along.
first.
Oh, yes.
Zaina was first, sorry.
So what's the answer?
Zaina, if you want to give us your answer.
Gwang-il.
Yes, Gwang-il. Correct. Okay, question 4. Which member thinks that he looks like a raccoon? Oh, Lucy Zaina?
Gamza.
Won-sang.
Yes, correct. Okay,
Okay, guys,
question
if
5.
you just repeat, sorry, Mia, just to keep your microphones off while we're doing it, because we're getting a bit of madness going on and you're all very, very quick. So just
Yeah.
keep your microphone off, and then once we say your name, then unmute yourself just to keep it fair.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Right, question
Thank you.
5. Who shares their name with members of One the Nine and Pink Fantasy? Oh, Lucy Zaina?
I saw Gamza, sorry.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think
You guys
Gamza
are all
went
so
up first.
quick.
I know.
I'll go to
Do it
Kieran
again.
on this one.
Try again. Right, read that. Okay, we'll
Okay.
go with Gamza for that one then.
Yeah.
Am I answering?
Yep,
Sorry?
Yeah.
Gamza, yeah.
Answer is Yechan.
Yes, Yechan's the correct answer. Right, question 6. Lucy is well known for having named themselves after a dog. But what have the members also said Lucy means that comes from the word's Latin roots? I saw Lucy Zaina first. Is that the
So
same
did
for you,
I,
Kieran?
yeah.
Brilliant. Yep, Lucy Zaina?
It also means light.
Yes, it also means light. Correct. Right. Question 7. Lucy released 2 versions of their music video for their debut song, Flowering. What is so special and unusual about the second version? I saw Lucy Zaina. Did you see Lucy Zaina, Kieran?
I saw Gamza.
You
I don't know
guys are
whether-
just too quick.
I know.
We'll go with Lucy
Go
Gamsa
again.
then.
Yeah, Gamza.
They made a sign language video.
They
For
did. They made
Flowering?
it in sign language. Yeah. Okay. Question 8. Which member originally majored in chemical engineering at university?
I saw Zaina first there.
Yeah, so did I. Zaina?
Sang-yeop.
Yes,
Yes,
Sang-yeop.
Sang-yeop.
Correct. Right, question 9. Which singer did the group collaborate with recently on their cover for Conan Gray's Maniac? Who did you see first, Kieran?
I didn't see, I was writing.
Oh, sorry,
So,
I saw
go
Zaina
first.
first.
Okay.
Day 6 Yankee. Sorry.
Yes, correct. Okay. Which 2 members also share a last name / family name?
Zaina
I
got
saw-
that one as well.
I saw Lucy Zaina first. Is it something for you, Kieran?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shin
Lucy
Gwang-il
Zaina?
and Shin Ye-chan.
Sorry, say that again?
Shin Gwang-il and Shin Ye-chan. They're both
Yeah,
twins.
correct. And that's the end
Very-
of the quiz.
Perfect. Okay, so the results, guys, you were all very, very quick. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
So in third place with 1 point, so sorry, 0 points. I don't want to say 0 points because you all were really good. But we got Julieta, and then in third place there's Thaw. Is that pronounced right? Thaw. Second place is Gamza with 3 points, and then the winner is Zaina with 6.
Congratulations. And thank you to everybody for taking part. You're all really good sports and very quick. I'm very impressed. So yeah, someone from EuroKpop will contact you to talk about getting your prize. So thank you guys very much for joining. And yeah, brilliant. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.
All right. Hang on. Brilliant. Okay, so that's
Okay.
Lucy. I'm really impressed with how quick they were. Like,
They were really
speedy
good.
fans. They all seem to know Lucy very well. I'm glad. Right. So
Well,
the
they were one of
next-
the, because we've got that. Sorry, Mia. We've got
That's
that top 100 songs of K-pop coming out maybe this afternoon. If you watch YouTube, there might be something up about 6 o'clock, maybe. But Lucy was one of the bands that was quite, like, a lot of votes came in for Lucy. They were really well, like, represented by their fans. So yeah, it makes sense that they've got some passionate fans who know a lot about them by
Yeah,
the way that they
yeah.
responded to the polls that we did.
Yeah. I mean, I'm impressed with Wawas in
So-
general.
Mhm.
Oh, and also
I
we should
think
say.
we should keep that name. I think
Sorry, we keep talking at the same
I know
time.
the lag is something. I know. I was going to say they should just keep the name Wawas. I think that's cute. But like now, what was it you were going to say? Sorry.
I was going to say to all of our EuroKpop followers to look out for the Lucy interview that will be coming soon. We've got it as coming soon on our website, so look out for that soon, and hopefully it won't disappoint. So, Kieran, you're talking about the next one, aren't you?
Yes. I am, yes. I'm in charge from now on. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so the next act on our rookie lineup is Drippin'. So Drippin' is a 7-member boy group under Willem Entertainment. Willem, is that how you say it? Willem.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Willem. Before their debut, the group was also called Willem Rookies and W Project 4. They debuted with the song Nostalgia on October 28th, 2020, making them one of the newest groupie. The newest? They're the newest rookie in our lineup today. The members are leader Yeonsung, Hyuk, is it just Hyuk? Hyuk, Changguk,
Yeah.
Dongyun, Minso, Jumbo, and Alex. See, I don't. It's kind of hard reading them sometimes because I'm studying Korean at the moment. So like I can, if it was the characters, I could say what it was, but I don't know whether it's like a Changguk or a Changuk.
Yeah,
But I will
that's
get there eventually. You understand because we're both learning, so you understand where I'm coming from.
yeah,
Um,
100%.
all of the members apart from Alex were trainees on the survival show Project X 101, and Junho debuted in X1, which I'm part of that. They don't have a fan name yet, because they're still quite a young group. But the fans have been coming up with their own names. So one example that they have is Junho's last name, which is Cha. So fans have been calling him themselves Charangdans, which I think is quite cute. Which is a play on the word Sarangdan, which meaning a group of people that love something, which is quite
Yeah,
sweet.
I think that's lovely.
Are we going to play the music video? We're going to try it again because we do have, just to let everybody know who's watching, we do have permission from the artists to play these music videos.
Yeah.
I think there might be something going on, and somebody might be reporting or something like that. But we do have permission. We're not doing this. We're not being naughty people and playing their music without permission. We did reach out and we did get permission first before we even thought about doing this. So I hope everybody is aware of that and understands. But yeah, are we wanting to try it, or will I just move on to the next member of our list?
Well, I think we should have a little bit of a conversation about Drippin', but I think for now, just to facilitate the stream, it might be best if we don't play any more videos.
Okay, cool, that's fine.
But I mean, I was really excited for Drippin's debut because I watched Produce X 101 from the beginning, and so I got to see all these trainees sort of from, like, you know, the beginning, and I was a massive fan at X1. Like I really liked Juno, and I really liked Yoon and like Changuk, and so I'm glad that they also all got to debut together as like, because for those of you who haven't seen Produce X 101, it's a survival show where they get 101 trainees, and the goal is to make it to the top 11, and then they'll debut for a period of time as a group. And when trainees come in for the initial audition, they audition together in their sort of like the companies. So all the Woolen rookies, they auditioned together. And so obviously everyone except Alex was on Produce X 101. And so, they auditioned together, and it's really sweet that they all get to debut together now. So I was really excited for Drippin's debut, and I really like the song. I think it lives up to the name Nostalgia, because it has this kind of retro feel to it, and I think it's interesting that we've seen quite a lot of that in the last year and sort of this year as well, because we had Dynamite by BTS, which was very retro inspired, and we've had even like really recent, like My Treasure has that feel to it with like the suits and the colors. It's a very retro feel, and I think this is something that Dripping also like encapsulates in their music video, and obviously go on.
I was going to say, I think that's a kind of a theme that's running through the kind of genre at the moment. Like another one I can think of, in my opinion, it might not be retro to everybody, but I felt that Blue Hour by TXT had quite a retro feel to the music video as well. Just with like their outfits and like the hairstyles, and then like what they were doing, like the carousels and everything like that. It all seems very like referencing back to like nicer times.
Yeah, and I think that's symptomatic of like the COVID pandemic. It's not been a great time recently, and I think we're looking back in everything, in art, in music, in fashion, and I'm not surprised that everybody is. I mean, actually, speaking of that, the COVID pandemic meant that most of the rookies on our list didn't get to debut in front of crowds like I think they were expecting to. Like in Korea, they have, for those who don't really know about K-pop, every sort of major broadcasting station will have a music show. It's a bit like Top of the Pops. Every week they'll sort of, it'll be like debuts and comebacks of everybody that's active during that week. And usually it's packed with fans who get to watch the music shows. But these rookies have had to film all of this, all of their shows, all of their online concerts, completely audienceless. Or if there is an audience, it's on Zoom. And that must be a really weird, jarring, perhaps disappointing debut, because I can imagine you'd want to perform to fans. That's what you've imagined yourself doing since, some trainees start at the age of like 11. So it must be difficult for these current trainees to, have their debuts in such a difficult time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can really appreciate that it must struggle. There must be a struggle for them, because I imagine they built it up. Like anything that you've been looking forward to for a long time or working towards, they've built it up in their head to something that's going to be this big moment. And not that debuting isn't huge, but I think it was Jimin from BTS who said that he loves like the feedback, like that's what he misses the most, like the fans and like getting to actually interact with them. And I can understand why like somebody who is a performer, how they would feel not having that interaction with somebody after they've worked so hard. But fingers crossed, if everyone behaves themselves, we can get back to concerts again soon. As lovely as like the online concerts are, and like it's nice to see the light sticks in the audience and everything, like I would rather be there than watch it via a link. So definitely, hopefully soon they'll be back to normal.
Yeah, I hope so too. So shall we move on to the next rookie?
Yeah, of course. Yes. So pretty sure. So the next rookie group on our list is the girl group Secret Number. So Secret Number is a 5-member girl group under Vine Entertainment, and they debuted on May 19th, 2020 with their song Who Dis. They were originally supposed to debut in March of 2020, but this was delayed again by the coronavirus. They were delayed in their debut just 2 weeks before it happened, so it was quite a quick delay to their debut. Since their original debut, they've had one comeback with Got That Boom, which was on November 4th of last year. The group is comprised of, like I said, 5 members. Their names are Ginny, Denise, Sudam, Dita, and Leah. Only one of the members is native Korean, and the rest are all from Japan, America, and we've got our first Indonesian K-pop girl group member in the group. Let's see. They've also won quite a few awards, including Best Female Artist at the Asia Artist Awards and Top 10 Artist Award at the 10 Asia Global Top 10 Awards. They've lovingly called their fans Locky, which is a combination of the words lock and key, and it's pronounced like the word lucky, so lucky, Locky. I've got some more facts on some of the girls, because we will be doing a quiz on Secret Number in just a minute, so some of the answers might be in here, so if you just want to get your notepads and pens out and take down what you think is important. So I'll go into a bit of detail on the girls themselves. So the first member of the group is Leah, and she's the eldest in the group. She was the first to be announced. Leah's from Japan and was formerly a member of the Japanese girl group Scarf, debuting under the name Hana. She was also on the YG survival show Mix 9, like Hyunsuk, where she ranked 109th overall. Another interesting fact about Leah is that she has dabbled in acting and has appeared in the movie School Days with a Pig. I've never seen that one, but its name intrigues me.
Yeah.
The second member to debut was Dita. She was the second one to be revealed for the group, and she is the Indonesian idol in Secret Number. She is the dancer of the group and was in the popular dance group 1 Million Dance before her debut. She studied in New York at the American Music and Drama Academy and was the youngest in their dance program, so she's a talented lady.
Yeah, she sounds like it.
Another interesting thing about Dita is that she was actually born on Christmas Day.
Oh, wow.
So how would you feel if your birthday was on Christmas Day? My birthday is January 22nd, and I feel like that is still too close to Christmas. Like I like a June birthday. Like,
I actually have a friend born on Christmas Day. I went to uni with her, and I don't think she liked it very much because people would either buy her a birthday present or a Christmas present. And she was like, just because my birthday is born on Christmas Day, like, you know, I should have both.
Present. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would selfishly be the same as well. I would just unofficially tell everybody like my birthday is like June 9th or something like that, like right in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
So that I can get maximum presents. So the third member of the group to be revealed was Ginny. So Ginny is a Korean American, one of the 2 Korean Americans in the group, and she's from Los Angeles. She was a former trainee under YG and was supposed to debut with Blackpink, which I think is a really interesting fact about her. It'd be really cool because I'm a huge Blackpink fan. So it would have been interesting to see what they would have been like if she was part of the group, if they were a 5-piece instead of just the 4.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she was cut from the lineup, which is sad. But she's now part of Secret Number, so all worked out well.
Yeah.
She also participated in Produce 48 as an individual trainee, and she ranked 68th overall. So it's 48, so it's not the same as Produce 101. I'm sorry, I don't really know about Produce 48. So what's the difference between that and 101?
It was season 3 of Produce 101, but it was in collaboration with Japan, and it's the show that made the group Eyes One, I think it's pronounced. I believe it's called Produce 48 because I don't know if it's one group or multiple groups, but they have like 48 members in Japan. And I believe a lot of them were in Produce 48. So it's almost like part of the 101 brand, but like a spin-off.
A spin-off. All right. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
it's interesting sister.
Yeah.
All right. So second to last member, the 4th member to be revealed was Denise. So Denise is the youngest member, or the maknae in Korean. She is the other Korean American born in Texas. She was part of the reality show K-pop Star 5 and ranked 3rd place overall, so she did really well. And also, like Jenny, she was formerly with YG before leaving after 2 years with the company. And then last but not least, we have Sudam. So Sudam is the only native Korean member in the group, which is quite a rare thing in kind of K-pop in general now, which is really good. I really like the fact that we've got people from like Indonesia and Japan, China, all that kind of stuff. I always think it's really interesting when you watch the live shows, like the awards ceremony recently. I can't remember what the group was, but it was a boy group, and there was a few of them. I think it might have been NCT, because there's like 23 of them, and like
Yeah.
they would talk. So one would talk in Korean, and then one would talk in Japanese, and one would
Yeah.
talk in Chinese. I just think it's so cool that, I mean, obviously I'm trying to learn Korean, but I'm not doing very well. But these people are like 16, 17. Some of them like I think it's Denise. She's like 15 or 16, and she'll know like Korean and English, and then Sudam will obviously know Korean and all these kind of things. Anyways, I got
Yeah.
distracted. She used to be an Ulzang. So the term Ulzang comes from the word. Oh, there's a bit of Korean here, so let me try and read it. Urgo.
Urgo. Yeah.
Urgo. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm trying. I've only been doing it a couple of
That's
while. Or best, and that refers to a person who is exceptionally pretty or handsome. So I am that. You are that. Everyone watching is that. So she'll be the one who her posts on social media will tend to go viral because she's like considered really, really pretty. She did Korean traditional dance as a child, and this is what made her realize that she liked performing and being on stage, which is lovely. I also enjoyed dancing when I was younger, but I'm not good at it, so that's why I don't do it. It's just me, just in my bedroom, just like listening to Blackpink, like pretending to be Rosé. Okay, cool. So we do have a quiz for secret number. So we're just going to get everyone in the Zoom meeting.
Add the fans.
And I will find my quiz questions because I don't know where they are.
Right, hopefully they're all added smoothly. Hello everybody, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so we have four secret number fans. So if I could ask you all guys first, if you could all mute your microphones, and then when I ask you to speak, you can unmute your microphone and tell us a bit about yourself. Also, while we're doing the quiz, if you know the answer to the question, just emoji in the chat, and whoever comes up first can unmute their microphone and then they can answer. And Mia is going to keep track of all of the points.
Yep.
Okay, so first we have Piola.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just tell us a wee bit about yourself, where you're from.
I'm Bali Lucky.
Right. Okay.
I'm from Bali,
Bali.
Indonesia.
Okay. Oh, cool. Right. Sorry, I didn't hear you there. Cool. All right. The next one we have is Rehan.
I'm from Indonesia.
Oh, wow.
Oh, great. Nice.
I'm from Bali.
Oh, I can hear feedback. All right. We have Suyeon My World.
Hi, I'm from My World and I'm from the UK.
Nice.
Ah, close to home.
Whereabouts are you from? All right. And then lastly, we have Andrian. Hello? Andrian. Okay. I don't know if Andrian can hear us or whatever, but hopefully if they're there, Andrian, if you're there, if you're listening to me, just emoji in the chat if you know the answer, okay? And you can just type it to us. We will notice. Okay, so let's get started then, if everybody's ready. So, first question is, and I've said this already, so I hope you were taking notes. When did Secret Number debut?
Oh, I got Sue on My World. That was you first?
Okay.
It was on the 19th of May last year.
Perfect, correct. I would have accepted May 2020, to be honest. I think it's very good that you all know the exact day. Okay, question number 2. Under which management company did the group debut?
Oh, that was Rohan.
Rehan?
Fine entertainment.
Yes.
That's correct. Yes, well done. Okay, number 3. What was the name of their debut song?
Oh, that was See You On My World?
Who did?
Good, good. I tried to keep it, sorry guys if you think these questions are super easy, I tried to get it progressively harder as we went down, so hopefully they will be a wee bit harder, but you never know. All right, so question number 4. What is the secret number fandom called?
Oh, that was See You On My World again.
Lucky.
Yes, well done. Looking at these questions now, I think they might have been too easy, but just makes it a little bit easier for everybody else. All right, name the 5 members of Secret Number.
Oh, that was Rehan.
Leah, Dita, Jeannie, Sudam, and Dennis.
There we go. Okie dokie. Question number 6. This is where I thought things were going to get progressively harder, but if they're super easy, then see what happens. Which member is the youngest?
That was See You On My World.
Is it Denise?
Yes.
Ya Allah, piye to jane iki?
Okie dokie. Question number 7. Who was the 3rd member to be revealed?
Oh, that was, is it Aprilia?
Yes. Ginny. The answer is Ginny.
Jenny, let me just double check because I've written something different. Yes, you're correct. Yes, I had it wrong in my notes. So yeah, the answer is Jenny. So Jenny was, this is question 8. Jenny was originally meant to debut with which YG girl group?
I think that was See You On My World.
Blackpink?
Yes. Gotta get my girls in there. Alrighty. Question number 9. Which member shares the same birth year as BTS's Jimin? And what year is it?
Oh, See You On My World?
Is it Ginny?
No, it is not. I shall give you all a hint. The year is 1995. Okay, we've got 2 hands up. Did you see who that was, Mia?
Yeah, that was Aprilia, sorry.
Aprilia.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
Of course. Which member shares the same birth year as Jimin from BTS? And the year is 1995.
Leah?
Yes, that's correct, Leah. Okay, so this is what I thought this was quite a hard question. Number 10. So obviously we've got a member in the group called Dita, but what is Dita's birth name?
That was Rehan.
Rayham. Okay, go.
Repeat
Sure.
the question, please.
Sure. What is Dita's birth name?
Dita Karang.
Yeah, so I've got Adita Karang, that's like the end of it. So I've got Anak, Agung, Ayu,
Ayu
Puspa.
Puspa Aditya Karang.
Yeah, you can have that one. You got 2 out of 5, that's fine. 2 out of 6, sorry. Alrighty. So that is all 10 questions. Mia, do you have the results?
Yeah, so in 3rd place is Aprilia with 2 points. In 2nd place with 3 points is Rehan. And in 1st place with 5 points is See You On My World.
Ya Allah.
Congratulations, guys. That was really, really good. I'm sorry if the
congrats.
questions were a bit easy. If we do a quiz next time, I'll try and pick out some more very, like, what's the word, obscure facts about people.
It was a great quiz.
Alrighty. Well, thanks a lot, guys, for taking part. We'll be in contact via Twitter, I think. I'm pretty sure, to talk about getting the prize over to you. But yeah, thanks a lot, and talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
So much.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now, bye.
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 Okay, okay.
Brilliant.
I think, is that us now? Just the two of us again?
Yep, I think it's just the two of us again.
Okay, okay. So we'll go move on to the last. This is the last one, isn't it? Yeah. And I think it's actually quite good that I'm doing it because we don't want any like mishaps with the technology in your house setting off people speaking to you. Which now that I think about it, this is probably deliberate and I've just only realized. But her name is Alexa and her like theme is like artificial intelligence, and Alexa is the name of like the Amazon thing where you're like, Alexa, play. Am I really dense? Am I stupid? Is that deliberate, or is like?
I don't know. I think it could be a cool coincidence, but it also could be a deliberate choice on her part. I'm not going to say her name in case my one decides to start up again.
Start singing, yeah. Yeah, I was just like, when we were talking about it and then your thing went off, I was like, wait a second, that is genius. That is so
An
smart.
epiphany.
I know, exactly. Oh, don't say epiphany, I can't. Just get flashbacks of Jen singing epiphany, it just makes me cry. Okay, so the last one is Alexa. It's not Alexa, we don't want to say it too loud. Alexa is a Korean American soloist under the ZB label and ICM partners. And she debuted in October 2019 with the release of her song Bomb. And it's had 3 comebacks since. She's been a busy gal. She placed first in the dance category in both seasons of Rising Legends in 2017 and won most notably the Next Artist Award at the Soribada Best K-Music Awards and the Focus Singer Awards at the Asian Artist Awards. A lot of awards.
Yeah.
She calls her fans AI troopers, so I'm guessing artificial intelligence troopers, or is it Alexa intelligence? I'm sorry, I can't remember.
They're just called AI troopers. I think it could be artificial intelligence.
Okay, cool. Because like this girl, she's smart, which fits with her AI themed concept. Just like looking at this as well, like she placed first in the dance category. Did you see her most recent video? I'm pretty sure it was on YouTube. It was like a dance compilation, like of all of her favorite songs from. I'm pretty sure it was from 2020. It was brilliant. She was so good.
She's a very talented dancer. I really like her.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like. Oh, sorry, you speak.
No, I'll let you finish.
I was going to say, what I really like about her is that her songs aren't necessarily like specific power anthems to any gender, but I really like her air of girl power about her. But at the same time, like her rousing sort of like revolution or do or die, they're just sort of really cool songs that you feel powered up to. And I often listen to Revolution if I need like a boost or something. And again, I think it's something. Oh, sorry.
It's quite like, is it anthemic? Is that the correct word? Anthemic is like quite like, I'm doing this because that's how it makes me feel.
I love that. Yeah, but that is how it makes you feel. That gesture is basically Alexa's music. Yeah. And what I really like is that her new release is a bit like softer than that. It's a bit more like, is balladic a word? Ballady? Balladesque?
Yeah, it's a ballad, yeah.
However you say it, yeah, it shows a different side to her sort of musicality, that it shows that she's versatile, and I really like that. I follow her quite a bit on social media as well, and she's just really cool. Like she takes part in TikTok trends, and she's very vocal about how much she loves her fans, and I think that's really nice. I don't know if it's like a trend among the idols that have come from sort of the West, like the stereotypical sort of relatable idol I could bring up would be like Jay from Day 6, but it's like him and like BM from Card, and I think she fits into that trend of sort of being quirky and a relatable idol that I don't know, like some of the stuff that she talks about. She's been very vocal about mental health and self-care, and she's been very, she said outrightly that she loves her LGBTQ plus fans. She's very vocal and, she's been very vocal about the sort of everyday life, which I really like. Like, she's very free with giving advice to her fans because she wants to help her fans. She just seems like an all-round nice girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of like what we were saying as well, like her song does have that kind of power. And the things that you were talking about there in terms of like outwardly supporting like LGBT and all that kind of stuff is that in the Korean culture, just from what I've seen, like some of these things are not really spoke about. So it's like quite a brave thing to do for her to be talking about these things with the career that she's chosen. So I really respect her for that.
Yeah, me too.
But she seems like a really cool gal. I'd like to be her friend.
I want to be her best friend.
She looks like she'd be a lot of fun on a night out.
Yeah. She just seems really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And
she was one of the ones. Sorry to interrupt you, but she was one of the artists who's received their award, their K-pop award from us. And she posted that on her Instagram, which was really cool of her.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah. So the rest of the awards are going. We have sent. I'm pretty sure we sent all of them, or at least a majority of them have all been sent out. And we're just waiting for the artists to send off their pictures. Some of them have got them, some of them don't have them yet. Obviously, things are really difficult right now with trying to get things to other places in the world because of just what's going on. But they're on the move. They've been dispatched. So they will hopefully be posting with them soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Do we want to talk about our songs of the week?
Sure. What I was going to do was, before we did our songs of the week, was that we got a fan cover.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to talk about the fan cover?
Yeah. So we've got a Lockie, or a Secret Number fan, to send in a dance cover for us that we're going to show to you. Her name is Alana. She's from Manchester, and she's given us this message to send to Lockies and to Secret Number. So she said, "Hi, Secret Number. Lockies are so proud of you and your hard work. Keep healthy, and I wish you all the best for 2021," which is a really sweet message. So hopefully, if this will play, we've got the dance cover. Oh, hang on. Still on mute. I thought that was amazing. Like, the confidence that she exudes in that dance cover. It's really difficult. Like, I used to be a dancer before I had some health problems set in. And I still like to dance, but it takes a lot out of me. But when I used to do dancing every week, I used to have like a dance teacher. And the amount of like bodily focus that it takes to keep those dance moves tight is really difficult. And it's really impressive that she keeps that tight and that in sync, and the way that she presents herself. Yeah,
she crushed it. She was really, really good. She's actually in the chat. I was just, while we were playing the cover, I was looking at the live chat, and she's in there going crazy.
Aww. Well, Alana, you crushed it.
Yes, she did very, very well.
That was amazing. Yeah.
Yes, it was very,
I
very
really
good.
hope Secret Number sees it.
Definitely, it'd be really cool if they did.
Really
and
cool.
if anybody who's watching now, or if you're rewatching this, because we will be posting this on the YouTube page, if you want to submit a dance cover, or if you want to sing, or you just want to like send in a message, please just send it to us. You can contact us on Twitter, and then it'll all be through there that you can submit your fan covers. Hopefully, for the next live stream that we're doing, if we get a few, we can either play them the same way we did with Alana's, or we can maybe come up with something a little bit different to try and get everybody involved if we've got more.
Yeah.
But I think it was nice for our first show that we had a spotlight on one
Yeah.
person who submitted, because she did really well. I couldn't do that. I was meant to do a dance class the other day on Zoom, and we were meant to learn Blue Hour by TXT, and I can't remember what I was doing, but I lost track of time. And then by the time I realized I had to do it, it was half an hour into the class, and I was like, well, I can't join now because the dance is really hard. I'll never be able to pick it back up.
Oh, bless
But
you.
there's another one happening, another dance class that I signed up for on the 31st, and we're going to be doing Mago by G Friend. So
Ooh.
I'm very excited because I love the whole like, so
Yeah.
yes, I'm excited for that. So I don't know, if we do a live show, I'll record myself and I can submit that. If we do like a G Friend live show at any point,
Oh, please.
submit it from like the archives.
Oh, bless you. I'd love to
Cool.
see a dance cover that you've done. That'd be amazing.
I don't know.
Do you want to talk about our songs of the week then?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can go first.
Okay, so my recommendation of the week is a song called No Blueberries, and it's by DPR Ian featuring DPR Live and CL. DPR Ian he was originally a member of the group C Clown, but they disbanded in 2015. And then when he left, he started up his own sort of brand called Dream Perfect Regime, or DPR. And any artist under that label has the DPR in their name. And it's home to DPR Live, DPR Cream, and DPR Ian. And he's like the CEO and also the creative director. He does all the visuals for like the music videos that come out of DPR. And he is a really cool guy. And he's actually only started his solo career in October 2020. So he's technically a rookie, I think. I think you could class him as a rookie. But his music definitely doesn't sound rookie. It's very developed, and he's got this kind of brand that sort of borders on hauntingly beautiful, I'd sort of describe it. And it's also quite interesting. I wouldn't say weird, but it's definitely markedly different. And the music video is for No Blueberries is almost like a short art house film bordering on kind of like thriller, almost like horror. And as a film graduate, I was like having a field day with it because it's just so visually rich and interesting. And I think what he's done is really cool. And both CL and DPR Live's features are just as good as DPR Ian himself. So it's a really rich track overall. And I would really recommend people listen to it just because it's got this incredible vibe. It just makes me, I don't know, I think it is quite cinematic and I love that. So yeah, I definitely recommend No Blueberries, DPR Ian featuring DPR Live and CL.
I'll have to listen to that one. I've not heard that one yet. The song that I am going to recommend is by an artist called Brooklyn. Brooklyn let me just double check. So he lived in Canada. He's born in Thailand, born in Bangkok, and he was born in November 1999. So he's a eco baby, 21.
Yeah, 21.
And 21. So yeah, the song I'm going to recommend by Brooklyn is called Imagine. It's his second music video. I'm pretty sure it came out late last year. I think it was November last year. And I really liked it. It's a complete contrast to his first music video, which was called Young Love. Young Love was a very kind of happy, very pastel colored, very cheerful song. And Imagine is a bit darker. There's some like pentagrams, and it's like red and black and very kind of witchy. Which I thought was quite interesting. I quite like that kind of darker side to his image. And then I found out after like looking him up a little bit, he's a big fan of Sabrina, the Netflix show.
Oh, wow.
So I can understand where some of the references came from, which I quite like.
Yeah.
Some interesting facts about Brooklyn. He was recognized for his golden voice and at various music festivals and so previous to debuting. And he's said that some artists that he really admires are Michael Jackson and Celine Dion. I can agree. Those are both Celine Dion, Queen. He's also loved to collaborate with Shawn Mendes. And he's also said that he would like to collaborate, including Shawn Mendes, with Jungho, Jackson Wang, Chung Ha. We love Chung Ha. Stay the night. And then also Taemin and Alexa. It'd be
Oh,
quite cool to
wow.
see like an Alexa, because his music's kind of got like a dance beat to it. So it'd be quite interesting to see like what he would do, like he and Alexa would
Yeah.
do. That'd be quite
That
cool.
a
And Taemin as
concept.
well, obviously. Taemin.
Oh, Taemin is one of my favorite dancers in K-pop, so I would love to see that.
It'd be really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer like a darker or a lighter concept? So obviously you said that he's got Young Love, which is quite like happy and light, and then you've got Imagine, which is darker. Which of the two do you prefer, like concept-wise?
I prefer Imagine. I prefer to go for like darker concepts. Not like as like overall, but like just yeah, I prefer the darker ones. Like some of the other like some of the lighter ones I can get into, but like it takes me like a second longer than like if it's like a more darker concept. But yeah, I like everything, but sometimes it just takes a minute for me to like it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so what else can I say about him? It says he likes Sabrina, yeah. And he was a headliner at the Vancouver K-pop Con alongside Amber Liu and Ace.
Oh,
Yeah, Amber
wow.
Liu here.
So he's
Yeah.
quite a sort of traveled boy,
Yeah.
to put it lightly. Yeah.
If I've missed anything out, we actually have an interview with Brooklyn coming up soon. That'll be put onto our website at some point in the very near future, fingers crossed. We submitted some questions to Brooklyn, so we're going to see what he comes up with.
Exciting.
But yeah. So that is my recommendation for like a song. If anybody out there wants to listen to it, I recommend it. It's good.
It is a good song. I had to listen
Yeah.
to it the other day,
Mhm.
and it's just a vibe. Like I don't really know how else to describe it apart from it's a vibe.
It's a
I
vibe.
really like it.
Have you seen
And-
that Vine where the guy's like, "Not a vibe"? No.
No.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you later. It's fine.
Please do.
We'll post it on Twitter.
I have to say, like, we've had a couple of conversations doing the show, and every time we talk, you reference a meme that I have no knowledge of. So I must be behind on the meme times.
Well, you're
Kieran's
just
my
a li-
meme dealer now.
Yes, you're a little bit younger than me, so maybe I just have like a broader sense of references. But I shall
Yeah,
teach
maybe.
you all I know, my young apprentice. You could help like, get me up to scratch on like some of the newer K-pop groups, and I'll give you memes.
A mutually beneficial exchange.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
I love that.
Okay,
Well,
so yeah, I was
I
going
was
to say,
gonna
we got
say-
anything else?
No, I think that's it. I think
Ah.
we've covered everything. So I
Yeah.
think it's time for us to sign off. Thank you, everybody, for watching and for listening and for staying with us during our technical difficulties. We really appreciate your support. And really, just thank you for watching. And please stay safe wherever you are. You know, stick to the guidelines and
Well,
stay
I'll be out
safe.
of this soon. Yeah, definitely. Thanks
Yeah.
everybody for watching. And we'll hopefully see you all soon.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank